Hi everyone and welcome back to some more Civilization 6. So, let's continue where we left off and declare war on Scythia, I think. There's not much point waiting any longer, and I'll probably want to let them throw their units at us. I'm actually curious if she's going to do it. Will she actually throw her units at me? Let's find out. So, we will declare colonial war. Yep, sure. Alright, let's do it. We still need 7 more turns to get a bomber, but that's fine. I don't think this war will be done in 7 turns. That seems rather unlikely. And we can start using artillery, because we got free range with the observation balloon. Let's target ranged units first. That sounds like a good idea to me. And I guess we could kill that guy with our tank if we want to. I don't think I want to do that just yet. Let's just stay where we are. I want to see what they are going to do. Alright. And we also got cavalry that we can bring. I don't think it's needed over here. Not really. Alright, we can bring it. We need 5 more turns to get the medic. And 7 more turns to get the settler. To settle aluminum and oil and the Dead Sea, and hopefully get the national park with the Dead Sea. It should be a valid location. It meets all the requirements. We just need a city over there. Yep, she is attacking. Silly Scythia. What do you want? Yeah, he denounced us. We don't care. You're not relevant in this game, sorry. He thinks we're a warmonger. We're not a warmonger. That was totally Scythia's fault. They looked at us funny. They are the real warmonger here.
If you miss,
and we got advanced ballistics. So, machine gun. However, the machine gun only has 1 range. I'm not too impressed with that. So, let's kill some units, shall we? We can use our pikemen, why not? Off you go. And actually, let's turn on, or turn off, quick combat, but I'll keep quick movement. And we can use the tank. It's not like they will destroy the tank. Looks good. And cavalry. Moving. And artillery. Hold on. Before we do that, let's kill the cavalry. And maybe use the tank. We can attack the crossbowman or horse archer in this case. Looking good. We will be in city bombardment range, but that hardly matters. And artillery. We can attack the crossbowman. This is going to be a slightly one-sided war, I'm just saying. Just a tiny little bit one-sided. Okay, and our next research is going to be... What is it going to be? Rocketry is already boosted. And we could launch Earth satellite with rocketry. And get a spaceport. But we need chemistry first. So I guess we'll go for chemistry. This will unlock the research lab. Alright, sounds good. Plastics? No, we do not need that. We don't need destroyers or aircraft carriers. Computers? That's additional spy. It can wait, it's not that important. We don't really need nuclear submarines either. We'll get nuclear fission to reveal uranium. But first, rocketry. Yep. So, great person. We got a great general. Okay, is he any good? +5 combat strength and +1 movement to modern and atomic era land units within 2 tiles. And grants 1 promotion level and +75% combat experience to a military land unit. Okay then, so he should be good for the rest of the game with the combat bonus. Let's have a look. Oh, AI actually created core. That's nice to see. That they are actually using that game mechanic. And we don't have any more slots, do we? No, we used all of them. There's the great general. We'll send him to the front line. Off you go. Alright, he can stay with the artillery for now. I don't want to move him into the open with no escort. Anything else? Oh yeah, the apostle. Not much we can do with him, really. Nope. He'll just wait. Back to the holy side. Alright, next. Oh yeah, we got a field cannon in here. Should probably use it. It's not like it has anything better to do. Oh, Scythia is actually trying to attack artillery. That's smart, but she doesn't have enough damage. But that's actually a good move. If only she had stronger units. Rome denounced us, except we don't care. You know, it's going to be tough to stay friendly in the late game if you plan to declare wars. Even with reduced warmonger penalty, it's still pretty bad. And we got a promotion. Let's have a look. Actually, let's maybe not accept it just yet. Let's take care of production. We finished the barracks. Let's have a look. 161 turns to build a wonder. That's just a little bit too much. Let's grab a builder, we can get a few improvements. Like lumber mills. Alright, so first we'll use the tank. Like this. Down he goes. Scythia has quite a lot of units. Then we can use the infantry. Move into the fort. And I think we'll just let them come to us. We can fortify just outside of city bombardment range. Or just move out completely. Let them move towards us. I'm pretty sure they will move towards us. We need them to move across this river. So we'll give them a chance to do exactly that. Sleep. And yep, fortify. You guys don't really have anything to do. Nope. I guess they will just stay here. We can upgrade the frigate. 230 gold to upgrade it to a battleship. Actually, I could upgrade it to a battleship and then attack the city. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's upgrade to a battleship. So here's the battleship. 65 anti-air strength and 70 ranged strength. And 3 attack range. We can give it the submarine as an escort. And attack the city. It's not a directly coastal city, but we should be able to attack it from here. Yep. Alright, fortify. And privateer. I assume we can upgrade the privateer too. Let's find out, but not on this turn. Promotion. What can we get? +7 combat strength versus land units. And then +10 versus land units. And +10 versus naval units. +1 range at the end. So that means 4 range with the observation balloon. However, this does require a lot of experience. +7 combat strength when defending, we don't need that. Let's go for grape shot. And back up a little bit with the pikemen. So yeah, we will not be retiring the great general, that's silly. Let's attach him to infantry. Sounds good? And next. We got one more. Oh yeah, we got this guy. What's going to happen if we excavate this? Oh, we did have one more slot, right. Did we? Yes, we did. Now we are out of slots. Alright. And that was the last charge on that particular archaeologist. Well, that's good timing then. She's still trying. And she attacked the unit with the great general attached. I assume that's not a coincidence, but obviously she didn't really stand a chance versus infantry. These units are just too outdated. She might stand a chance against a pikeman, but not against tanks and the infantry. So fortify until healed. And we can replace the pikemen with infantry basically on top of the fort. Yep, and we can also do some damage. To the catapult first. Like so. Alright. And we can deploy the fighter, but there's no point. We need to wait for the bomber. We need 4 more turns to get the bomber. And let's use the cavalry. Like so. And the tank. Plus 8 experience, not bad. And we got 1 more tank. Tank core, even. I will not be using that promotion just yet. I want to kill more units. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And we can bring the field cannon. I don't think we really need it, but we can bring it, why the heck not? It's not like it has anything better to do. And let's see if we can upgrade the privateer. Yes, we can. To a submarine. Oh, alright. 300 gold. I don't think we need a second submarine, not really. Let's just go. We can also send the privateer. Or we could create a submarine fleet. But again, I don't think we need that. Not really, we don't. I'd rather save gold for other things. Like, you know, rushing great people. Because we can do it cheaper. It's still extremely expensive. Like, look at how expensive it is. It's cheaper depending on how many points you accumulated, but it's still ridiculously expensive. And that's with the discount from democracy. Anyway, production. Let's have a look. What do we need? Campus, holy site, commercial hub, industrial zone, maybe an aerodrome on the marsh. Or we should just grab another builder first. That's only 4 turns. Might as well do it. What are the spies doing? 5 more turns to gain sources. Carry on then. We can get 2 more spies, and I suppose we should. But we need a higher production city. We are getting 1 more, but we need a 4th. Somewhere. Maybe after the bomber. Back to Scythia. Let's have a look. I would like to start doing damage to the actual city. Which shouldn't be very hard. I assume the city will go down pretty quickly. So kill this dude. And we can move in. And start doing damage. On the next turn. Alright, sounds good. Maybe move slightly to the side. Alright. And cross the river. Just to move in. We might be able to take the city even without artillery's help. With the tanks alone. The tanks will do quite a lot of damage. And hey, we still have the siege tower. I assume that's still useful. They do have city walls. Would the siege tower work against a city with tanks? As in, combined with tanks. I assume it would. Seems a little bit silly, but we'll find out. Anyway, more production. Let's have a look. Districts. I still want Acropolis, but I would have to remove sheep. Which I really don't want to do. I would prefer not to do that. Let's get a workshop, seeing how we got industrial zone. And keep moving. We'll do some nice damage with the battleship. Looking forward to it. We are making almost 90 gold per turn now. That's pretty good. Keep moving, people. And I guess we can attach the siege tower to the field cannon. Yes, it's not a melee unit, but I don't want the siege tower to get destroyed. Right, let's just fortify. Or pick up the promotion. We can pick up the promotion. Plus 10 combat strength versus fortified defender. Plus 7 combat strength when defending versus ranged attacks. +7 versus units in districts. Let's go for a charge. And next. They are still trying, how cute. I kind of want Toronto because of the aluminum. Yes, we'll get the swords from the other continent, but it would still be nice to get Toronto. She's trying. Well, she might be able to kill the cavalry, because that's one of the weaker units, but that's fine. Yeah, I think she can do it. She was smart enough to focus on the weakest unit. No, she still didn't do it. It's at like 1 health. Yeah, it's at literally 1 health. No, 4 health. Close enough.
Sports do not
and we got
build
professional
character.
sports.
They reveal it.
So that unlocks the stadium. And also a new wonder. I don't think I'll be building that one. And plus 100% theater square district adjacency bonuses. And stadiums generate plus 1 amenity. We do not need that. What are we going to get next? Nuclear program, maybe? Let's have a look. Rapid deployment. Okay. Oh yeah, this allows airlift. Space race. We cannot airlift just yet. Plus 50% production towards atomic and information era melee and ranged units. That is useful. Social media. I would actually like to get social media. Let's go for space race. Sounds good. Alright, and get out of there with the cavalry. We can also pick up the promotion. Which one is it going to be? Plus 5 combat strength when attacking ranged and siege units. Yep, and that's also a heal. Which means he should be fine. And let's do some damage to the city, shall we? This will be a very short siege, I think. Minus 50 defenses. Okay. Can we move in close enough with the siege tower? No, not yet. Not on this turn. I think we can just take the city literally right now. Looks like we can. Yeah, we can, with the tanks. So that was a very short siege. And it's ours. And we can actually use city bombardment right away. I like that. I do like that cities you capture are useful immediately. And you don't have to wait a long time for resistance to go away. That was especially a problem with really big cities in Civ 5. If you captured a very big city in the late game, you had to wait forever to make it useful. And here, they are useful immediately. We will keep the city, yes. And production. Let's have a look. Commercial hub, 6 turns. Military academy. We could use a sewer, I suppose. Unless we want to build a neighborhood district. I already started it a while back, so we might as well finish it, I suppose. It won't take long. Monument repair. And policies. Do we want to switch anything? I don't think so, no. Oh yeah, we have a free policy slot. Right, one of our policies got outdated. Which one was it? I don't actually remember. Let's have a look. Sports media. Did we have a theater square district adjacency bonus? No, was it about amenities? I actually don't remember what it was. And the game doesn't tell you which policy just got obsoleted. Anyway, we'll pick up something. What do we actually need? That's a good question. What do we need? Culture would always be nice, I suppose. Plus 1 amenity from stadiums would not be useful at the moment. Oh, I think this was Economic Union. No, it wasn't. So what the heck was it? Yeah, we got free market down here. Extra yields from the district. And this one is just adjacency bonus. Let's see. Maybe we should grab the wonder bonus, because there are some wonders I would like to build. And a 15% discount is actually quite big, considering how expensive wonders are. Maybe. I'm considering that one. Alright, let's grab the wonder bonus, why not? Confirm. We are actually building a wonder right now. So that will be immediately useful. And let's keep moving. I would like to actually use the battleship, which we should be able to do soon. We could just completely wipe out Scythia. If we want to, it wouldn't be very hard. Okay then. So, oh yeah, we got a medic, nice. Off you go then. We'll attach him to one of the tanks. Probably. The settler is almost done, it's about time, because I want that city already. It will give us oil, it will give us aluminum, and hopefully it will give us a national park. That's the general idea behind it. Next, Toronto. For the aluminum. Are we there yet? Oh, also, we got the trade route. So, I suppose we should use that trader. Which city was he in? Yeah, that's the one. We can actually use him. Let's use him for a different city, perhaps. Which one? Maybe Olympia? We could send it to Vilnius. From Olympia. Yeah, let's actually do that. And production. Power plant, aerodrome. Not building wonders here. Let's get another builder. And let's see. Fortify until healed. There's actually a barbarian over there. Where did he come from? I have no idea. Doesn't matter. Nice battering ram. How's that working out for you? Battering ram versus a tank. I wonder who's going to win. Oh, can we create armies yet? What was the tech that unlocked armies? Surely we got it by now. Yeah, that was mobilization. We got that a long time ago. So we could create a tank army if we really want to. I'm not convinced that it's really worth it. If it increases combat strength by 10, because tank core or a unit core increased combat strength by 10, that's not worth it. I'd rather have a tank with 80 and tank core with 90. Maybe if we had a lot of units and not a lot of space to use, I could see how armies would be very useful for choke points. But when you have a lot of space, then they are not that great. But it will be nice against choke points. I can definitely see that. Down you go. And the medic. Let's attach him to some unit. The pikeman? Maybe not so much. Plunder trade route. No, let's not plunder trade route. Especially our own trade route. That doesn't sound like a very good idea to me. And let's move towards Toronto. Yep, let's. Now I don't want to move you. Like so. And I think that's that. Move the infantry to the front. Fortify. The pikemen will just stay inside the city. We don't need the pikemen. Next. I think we'll just wipe out Scythia. Because why not? I can't imagine she has a lot of cities here. Maybe one more that we cannot see. I'm pretty sure there's a city over here. Just judging by the borders. But if she doesn't have some cities elsewhere on the continent, this will be it for Scythia. Yes, try to attack the tank. Let me know how that works out for you. Are we there yet?
Chemists do not usually
And we got
stutter.
chemistry.
It would be
So
very
that
awkward
unlocks
if they
the
did,
AT crew.
seeing that they have time
and the
to get
research
out
lab.
Such words as
Can we faith buy a research lab? Let's have a look. With Jesuit education, no. I think that was just for libraries and universities, was it? Where do we check our religion? Actually, that is a good question. Religion. Campus and Theatre Square district buildings with faith. So that should include a research lab. I don't see why it wouldn't. Well, apparently it doesn't. Or maybe it's just ridiculously expensive. We'll just build it. And we got the bomber. So let's test the bomber. Let's see. Nuclear device, we do not have that. Thermonuclear device, we do not have that either. Alright, rebase. Somewhere around Toronto. No, we have to deploy. How does that work? Okay, hold on. Grab that guy. Bomber. Oh, I can't move him anymore. Well, that's silly, but okay. Next city. -1 amenities. -1 is not a big deal. We could pretty much ignore that completely. And do something else instead. We just finished a builder. Let's get some more units. AT crew. Maybe more bombers, except we cannot get them here. Let's grab a spy. No, 21 turns is too much. We will not be waiting 21 turns for a spy. Let's grab more artillery then. You can't go wrong with more artillery. And the settler is done. We'll give him an escort. In form of the cavalry. Sounds good. And production. What can we build? I still need Acropolis somewhere. So I guess we're going to build it here. 18 turns is bad. But we can use a trade route to speed it up. It won't have any bonuses, but I don't need it for the bonuses. I need it for the buildings inside. So yes, we are going to build it here. And we'll move a trade route once we get a chance to. We can actually get one more trade route now. Looks like it. We are about to finish the wonder, so we can get another trader on the next turn. That's what we'll do. Alright, so give the medic some kind of escort, like so. And let's start doing damage to these units. Should definitely kill them before we start attacking Toronto. Kill that guy. And oh, we didn't do enough damage to the crossbowman. That's okay. We'll do enough damage soon enough. Attach the siege tower. We don't really need it, but we can bring it with us, so why the heck not? Kill the barbarians. No idea where these barbarians actually came from, but okay. They clearly came from somewhere. And oh, trade route, right. We need that. Let's handle other things first. So, submarine. Like so. Yes, through our own ship. Down you go. Privateer. There's definitely a city right here. That's kind of obvious. And the battleship. Bye. So, trade route. Where is it? There it is. We know what we're going to do with it. Send it to Corinth. As in, move it to Corinth and then send it somewhere. Alright. Anything else we can do? Nope. Done. So, Toronto, I give it maybe 3 turns, max. And that's probably a bit of a stretch. Yes, kill the barbarians for us. Clear the trash before we take the city. What? Our empire is headed towards bankruptcy. What? We got 1500 gold and 24 gold per turn. How much do you have? Smartass. Unfriendly. Yeah, actually, how much does he have? There's the wonder.
Front lines of the fight for culture, of good with evil. In any case, of the fight against platitudes and primitiveness.
Okay, does that have any slots for great works? I think so. Or does it? Yes, it does. For great works of art. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we needed. Actually. So now we can grab the great artist. Nice. That is very convenient. He's been waiting for a while. Now, production. -1 amenities. I suppose we should build that zoo. It will affect more than one city here, so might as well build it. And the other city... Let's see. I'm almost tempted to just build the encampment. We could also build the aerodrome. We do not need the neighborhood district. 40 turns to build these wonders. Another spy. We already got all the traders. Let's get another spy. I'd like to use the spies some more. Awaiting assignment. Why did the game not tell us to give them a new assignment down here? Seems strange. Anyway, Toronto. First, we'll kill these units. It will be better to move towards the city. And then we can attack the city on the next turn. Yep, I like that plan more. Let's be careful with that other tank. Then again, what are they going to do? Tickle it? Because that's pretty much what's going to happen. Kill that other guy. Oh yeah, we can pick up the promotion, right, charge. And that will heal it or repair. Looks good. And the trader out from Corinth. We need to maximize production here. Well, the London trader out is still the best option. And that is still 3 hammers. So I'm okay with this. Go ahead then. We will still finish the Acropolis district, because there are still quite a lot of antiquity sites around here. There's one over here, one over here. Yeah, there are still multiple antiquity sites we can pick up with an archaeologist, if we want to. But anyway, I'm going to make a cut here and continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.